Series 1, The Patriarchs, Foundations of the Promise, Part 9. Abraham intercedes for Sodom, Genesis 18:20, 23, 26, 32, 33, KJV. And the Lord said, "Because the cry of Sodom and Gomorrah is great, and because their sin is very grievous, I will go down now, and see whether they have done altogether according to the cry of it, which is come unto me." 3. And Abraham drew near and said, "Wilt thou also destroy the righteous with the wicked?" Yikring. And the Lord said, "If I find in Sodom 50 righteous within the city, then I will spare all the place for their sakes." 32. And he said, "O let not the Lord be angry, and I will speak yet but this once. Peradventure 10 shall be found there." And he said, "I will not destroy it for 10's sake." 33. And the Lord went his way as soon as he had left communing with Abraham, and Abraham returned unto his place. After the promise of Isaac, God reveals to Abraham his intention to judge Sodom and Gomorrah for their grievous sin. This moment shows the depth of Abraham's relationship with God. Instead of silence, Abraham draws near and pleads for the city, asking if God would destroy the righteous with the wicked. Step by step, Abraham intercedes, lowering the number from 50 down to 10. Each time, the Lord patiently answers. Abraham's boldness is not rooted in arrogance, but in reverence. He appeals to God's justice and mercy, showing faith that the judge of all the earth will do right. This exchange reveals both God's justice and his mercy. He was willing to spare an entire city for the sake of even a handful of righteous people, yet the reality was sobering. Not even 10 could be found. Abraham's prayer also foreshadows the work of Christ, who intercedes for his people before the Father. Just as Abraham stood in the gap for Sodom, Jesus stands as the greater intercessor, pleading not based on numbers, but on his own righteousness and sacrifice. For us, this passage teaches two truths. First, the seriousness of sin that calls for God's judgment, and second, the power of intercession. Prayer matters. Standing in the gap for others is part of walking in covenant with God. Abraham's example calls us to pray with bold humility, trusting both the mercy and the justice of the Lord.